Hey, this is Chris. Welcome back for another math video. Prove that a is divisible by 61 where a is 1 plus 13 plus 13 squared plus 13 to the power of 3 plus and so on plus 13 to the power of 2024. Whenever we get problems like these, we first need to count the terms. In our case, if we look at a, the first term is actually 13 to the power of 0, which is 1, plus 13 to the power of 1, and now if we count the exponents from 0 to 2024, we get that we have 2025 terms in A. And then we think of a smart way to divide this group of 2025 in equal smaller groups that are divisible by 61. It might sound too complex at first, but hear me out. The first number that divides 2025 is 3 because the sum of the digits of 2025 is 9, which is divisible by 3. So we can group the terms of the sum in smaller groups of 3 numbers. And if we look at A, we look at the first 3 and have 1 plus 13 to the power of 1 plus 13 squared, which is 1 plus 13 plus 169 because that's 13 squared, and the sum gives us 183. 183 is 3 multiplied by 61, and we get 61 in our first try. If this didn't work out in our second try, we would have grouped our sum in terms of 5 because the next number which divides 2025 is 5. So let's get back to our grouping of 3 and look at our problem. We have that A is equal to 1 plus 13 squared plus we look at the next 3 terms and take them. 13 to the power of 3 plus 13 to the power of 4 plus 13 to the power of 5 plus and so on 13 to the power of 2022 plus 13 to the power of 23 plus 13 to the power of 2024. Now we take again the first parenthesis, 1 plus 13 to the power of 1 plus 13 squared plus, and here we give a common factor, 13 to the greatest power, which is the third power, 13 to the power of 3, and we are left in the parenthesis with 1 plus 13 plus 13 squared plus, and so on. And in our last parenthesis, we give 13 to the power of 2022. This is our greatest power. And we get in the parenthesis 1 plus 13 to the power of 1 plus 13 squared. And this is. We give now the common factor, this parenthesis, and we have 1 plus 13 to the power of 1 plus 13 squared. And now what do we have remaining? In the first one we have 1 plus, in the second one we get 13 to the power of 3 plus so on plus the last parenthesis, which gives us 13 to the power of 2022. And because this parenthesis is 183, which is 3 times 61, we get that our number A is 3 multiplied by 61 multiplied by this big parenthesis here, which we can denote it as a number, x. We don't need to compute it, obviously. And this gives us that the number A is divisible by 61. If you like this video, drop it a like before you go and make sure you subscribe for more. See you soon. for the next one.